Welcome back to MTG Play. This is Garrett. Today, Chad has been kind enough to let us open some of his pre-release kits on the channel. And I also have some Jumpstart packs here, and I have a booster box. The story behind these Jumpstart packs is you and a friend both buy 2 packs. There's 20 cards in each pack, and you shuffle them together and play a game. You and a friend or anyone can go down to your local LGS and pick these packs up. Luckily, the Upkeep and Great Escape Gaming was kind enough to let us get a sneak preview into Jumpstart. So we're going to try to Jumpstart in a future video. Alright, and today we're going to also be opening, like I said, these boxes. We got a few set aside, so we're going to have a few different videos having these opened up. And right here, we have Core 2021 box. Jarrett is going to be doing some openings later on in the video, or another video, I should say. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to it. I haven't seen this art. It's quite fantastic. I really enjoy this. It's just a simple circle, but all the different colors you're able to integrate with this. And then there's the Planeswalker symbol with, again, the art. Alright, so what we're going to do... Oh, wow, what is this? So, the life and times of Teferi, a chronological. So Teferi is a character that's been around Magic the Gathering for quite some time. He was a character over all the way in Dominaria, and over time has eventually joined within War of the Spark, is now a character, again, being focused on in this core set. Teferi is on the box, and also character the Magic has been focusing on for quite some time. If you like to pause here, you can read this. Alright, let's get on to the box. So we have a promo code, like we spoke in a previous video. We're going to try to keep those for our players, but this one, whoever gets this one, is the first one to be able to see the video. If you play Arena, MTG Arena, here is a code. It uses this code to get unlock 6 Core 2021 booster packs. My apologies. So whoever the lucky viewer is that sees this first will get their chance at the pack, at the code. Not every code is going to be shared on the channel. Most of them are. Alright, so we're going to hide the promo for last and get our packs out. It looks like they gave us a red dice. So you can see there's the Core 2021 symbol. Red looks like speckled with some blue. I wonder what dices we're going to get today. Alright. Okay, so you have a treasure token. Our land, Bismal Backwater. Foil right off the bat, nice. And then our rare, oh, this is Teferi's Daughter. Quite an interesting card. So 1 white and 1 blue, a 2/1. Flash. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to that creature's converted mana cost. Pay 1 generic, 1 white, 1 blue, and tap it. Discard a legendary card, draw 2 cards. And as you can see here, this is a legendary creature. There are different levels, and some are legendary, some are not. It all depends on what the card reads. And one thing that's interesting about legendaries is you can only have one of the same name on the battlefield at the same time. So if I had another version of her, but it didn't have the exact same name, I could have both of them on the battlefield. But if I had 2 of her, the identical cards, they could not exist at the same time. It's what's referred to as the legendary rule. Alright, so we're going to go through our uncommons. And we're going to try to go past the commons a little bit quicker. But one thing about pre-release is you are paying attention to your commons the most, because that's what you're most going to have. Yes, there's a rare in every pack, but one card is not going to make the deck. You'll get the most commons, so if you go along the way, you'll be able to figure out what you have most of. And after you open up all 6 packs, you get to make your minimum 40 card deck. Now, in these boxes, you won't have enough lands. But if your LGS is kind enough, they'll let you either buy or they'll just give you some lands. Alright, on to the next pack. Alright, Goblin Wizard. And a dual land. Our rare. Ooh, the Cat Lord. So the reason I say this is there's an old creature type back in a while back in Magic. And right here is where it says cat, it used to say lord. And all that effect means is it buffs a certain type of creatures. It has something that's called an anthem effect. An anthem is doing +1/+1 to a certain card type or a certain creature type. So this one, other cats you control get +1/+1 and have protection from dogs. Whenever one or more cat you control, you'll deal combat damage to a player, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment the player controls. So as you can see, this cat just likes to knock things over. Alright. So in a blue-white Azorius Flyers deck is happening right now in Standard and on Arena. So I'm curious with this card if it's going to alter how Standard is played in the next few upcoming sets. And when rotation with Zendikar happens, it'll be interesting to see if the Flyers deck is still competitive or if it's just something fun to play, like every deck. As long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Another Goblin Wizard. And a Plains. Ooh, this one was good. So green doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to do with commanders right now. But one thing that they really don't have right now is draw. This card has a lot of effects going on. It seems more like a commander or brawl card. It will be interesting to see if this is built anywhere. The fact that you get, whenever you draw your second card each turn, you create a 2/2 green cat creature token. So this is incentivizing you to draw cards to make creatures. So if you were to play this in a Simic, which is blue-green, you could be drawing cards and then making extra creatures going along the way. It also has an ability, 4 generic and 2 green. Until end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is a number of cards in your hand. So if you had 1 card in your hand, you would buff all your creatures once. But if you had 100 cards in your hand, all your creatures would get a 100 buff. So if I'm looking at this, and as I'm going through this, it looks like I'd probably use green, because we're getting a Hydra with X, we've gotten some good green rares, you never know what could happen. We have some more packs to go, but right now it looks like the direction I might choose. And again, when you're doing sealed, you're going to get 6 different packs every time. You're almost never going to have 2 sealed decks that look exactly the same because of variance. When you're opening packs, you just never quite know what you're going to get. Look at that Griffin. Ooh, so we got a collector's art, and it is a rare. So, Basri is a new Planeswalker, and this is Basri's Lieutenant. So, for 3 generic and 1 white, this is a 3/4, and it has Vigilance, which means it will not tap when it attacks. It has protection from multicolor. So anything like this, where it's a gold border, and it has multiple different mana requirements. So this one requires 1 generic, 1 blue, and 1 black. This one requires a white. So if any card had multiple converted mana cost symbols that were not identical, they would have protection from that. So multicolored with the gold border, this is protection from gold border. And let's see what the rest of it does. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. When this creature or another creature you control dies, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance. So this is definitely looking like it would be wanting to be in a counters themed deck. And if you have a counters themed deck going on, you're able to bring out more tokens. All right, 2 more packs. We got a foil swamp. Nice. All right. So looks like I would be sticking with green as my main color. Maybe even splashing red with Rada. Looks like we got a legendary elf warrior right here. So for 3 mana, 1 generic, 1 red, and 1 green, a 3/3. So 3/3 for a 3 is really good stats. As long as it's your turn, this creature has first strike. First strike means it's going to do damage first. If somebody blocks, this will do damage first. And if it's been enough power to defeat the toughness, then no damage will happen to Rada. But if multiple creatures were blocking, or the toughness was bigger than 3, then it would end up doing the damage, whatever's left over, and then regular combat damage would happen. You may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play lands from the top of your library. That is an interesting mechanic. The fact that it's a legendary creature, it can be played in Brawl or Commander and be used in the instance that that top card of your library may be a land, and if you have a bigger deck, you have an opportunity to pull out more lands and get through your deck quicker. So for 4 generic, 1 green, and 1 red, this creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands you control. So that means lands matters, probably the deck you would want to make for Rada. All right, we got one more pack. All right, Gabo Wizard. Oh, wow. So this is the showcase art and foil. This is the most expensive version of this card that you can get in this set. So Solemn Sacralims has been a Commander staple for a while, but the fact that we got a collector's art foil is a huge deal. Thank you very much, Chad, and thank you, Great Escape Gaming, for allowing us to open these packs today. We really do appreciate it. Again, this is MTG Play, and my name is Garrett. Oh, and a Mythic. So a rare collector's edition foil with a Mythic. I've actually been looking for this card. I know I opened it earlier, but I might be looking for another one in the near future. Opening in these 6 packs, 1 Mythic is amazing. Sometimes you don't get any. So what does this do? For 3 generic and 3 red mana, it's an enchantment. Means it will just stay on the battlefield, and it's going to have this effect. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent or player instead. So that means if you're doing 1 damage and it's red, or just 1 damage in general, now it's 3 damage. If you're doing 3, it's 9. And it's going to keep going up like that. It'll just triple your damage. That is a great Mythic, and this was an amazing pack. To get the collectors and a Mythic in one is blowing my mind. Oops. Okay, so now that we've been waiting, I'm very curious what this is. You never know, so let's see what it is. Okay, so it looks like I probably would do red-green with this cube. With this kit. The reason is we got Rado, we have some correction, mana fixing, I apologize. We have some mana fixing, and we have a way to do extra damage. We also opened some green rares, and with this, let's read what it does. So it's a 12 mana. That may seem very steep, but I see X in there. So 10 generic and 2 red. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. So the more creatures you have, the cheaper the spell costs. This spell deals 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and our planeswalkers. So you get to blow up to 2 creatures, up to 2 planeswalkers, 1 creature, 1 planeswalker, but because this is up to, you could choose 0. You wouldn't always want to, but you could. And this is our promo card for the simple fact that it has the stamp. So every single time a pre-release happens, you'll have a promo card, and they'll all be stamped. So this one was in from June 27th to June 28th, 2020. And this set is Core 2021 because every single time they have a set, they print it with the name 1 year ahead because it's going to be in the rotation on that following year. Well, thank you very much. This has been MTG Play. Thank you for your patience. This was an amazing box, an amazing kit, and I can't wait to open up more. Again, thank you to Chad, thank you to Great Escape Gaming, and thank you to the Upkeep Games. This was MTG Play. My name is Garrett, and have a wonderful day, and goodbye.